Good morning. Very happy to be here and tell all of you what we're doing at Levita. We're addressing a big problem. More than 5 billion people don't have the adequate access to surgical care. Even 50 million surgeries are performed per year. More than 150 million are needed. This means for the patients waiting for the procedures, suffering the time, having complications for the inner disease. And this also brings 20 million of annual deaths that will be preventable if we are able to provide access to the surgery. There are multiple bottlenecks that cause this problem. It's a very complex process, and we have a very innovative and disruptive approach to address this issue. I have lived this problem in firsthand. I'm a surgeon. I practice more than 10 years. I have done more than 3,000 surgeries by myself, and I have to tell patients that they have to wait, that we don't have capability of doing their surgeries, and we were always doing surgeries when they are complicated. I was in the academia before. I have more than 30 publications. I tried to address the things in my hospital, but at the end I realized that it was a technological problem. There was no tools that enabled us to do more. So that I decided to stop my clinical practice, move to Silicon Valley, and start the company. And right now, we are backed up by the most renowned surgeons in the world that really see the same problem that we are addressing and also endorse our solution. Our mission at the company is very big. This is a big mission. We want to provide access to more patients, but also not just the access to a surgery, it's also to a better surgery, how we can do it even better. So that's our solution is very unique. From one side, we empower surgeons. The idea is that they increase the number of cases that they can perform per day. How we do that? Faster procedure, giving perfect assistance in order to do the surgery, and also reduce the need of the personnel involved. In that way, you can standardize the process in a better way. And the other big part is that we provide a less invasive procedure. Why is this important? Because patients spending less time in the hospital, we can have like a faster turnaround of patients. And also, if you have a less invasive procedures where patient has less pain, they need less care, they need less resource in order to move forward in their surgery. So this is our innovative approach. It's a new way of approaching robotics. We leverage our magnetic technology that actually is what enables the reduction of incisions that brings the clinical benefit. And also, it gives control to the visualization of the surgeon. We leverage the cameras that the OR already have and give control to the surgeon. So this is a new approach to robotics. It's a two-arm robotic platform. It's 2 extra hands for the surgeon. As I mentioned, one of the arms leverage our magnetic technology that brings the reduction of incisions, that is the clinical benefit for the patient. And the other arm, we provide a robotic control of the scopes that they have in the hospital, giving stability and control to surgeon. Also, we do this with a very unique foot controller. We don't need big consoles for managing the robot. So this also keeps the surgeon next to the patient, a stereo field that is also safer. And the robots are small, are compact. You can move it individually. You can move it from one OR to the other. We want to make something very functional and useful. About the magnetic technology, that is our secret sauce in this. We own this space. We have more than 60 patents. We have even the trademark magnetic surgery in the US. And the concept is that you go inside of the cavity, you release the inner piece, and you connect an external magnet through the organ that you want to mobilize. In that way, you reduce the number of incisions, you avoid the incisions that produce more pain, more complications, and you can complete the procedure in a less invasive way. So this is our robotic platform. As I mentioned, it's a 2-arm robot. One of the arms controls the magnet that you can see on the head of the plastic model that is controlling the inner piece that is without incision. And the other arm controls the camera that enables the surgeon to have 2 extra hands and perform the procedure. The beauty about the approach is that we have what we call the triple impact, because first, it has a clinical benefit, and also this is a big differentiation with any other of the robotic platforms because we have a clinical value that is very easy to see. We reduce the number of incisions, that means less pain, and faster recovery with less time of the hospital. For the surgeon, we increase surgeon control, we give it visualization, and also we are not dependent on the assistant. So it's a way of standardizing the process and doing it better. And for the providers, we reduce labor. We're very focused in ambulatory or patient procedures. That is the future of the majority of the abdominal procedures. We improve efficiency, and we increase patient volume. We already have clinical experience with our robot. We are very ahead in the development. We have done 30 digestive surgeries, all of the cases with less incisions. We are focusing bariatrics because that's our beachhead of the market. We already have preliminary data that's showing that we reduce pain and also that we use less opioids in the postoperatory period. We also have done same-day discharge gallbladders, and even we have done acute gallbladders that are more complex cases, and the robot is working very nicely. Very high-level plan. I'm surgeon. I'm very simple and very straightforward to things. We are planning to have FDA clearance at the end of this year, early 2023. Our robot is very simple in terms of FDA process. We are positioning our robot as an accessory to our current system, so it's a very straightforward 510(k) process. We will have an initial entry to the US market next year. We already have letters of intent of very well-known places here in the US, so we want to roll out to those centers first. And then it's a commercial expansion next year. We like to walk before we run. The market, everybody knows, is huge. We're starting on bariatrics, gallbladder, very frequent procedures. That was entry point to the market. And then we're going to go to other indications. The opportunity is huge. It's based on selling disposables. We already have the disposable component of our system. We have already 70% margin. So from there, with volume, we will have even more margins. We will charge for the robot. We will explore also models of charging per procedure. That is actually where the market is moving. And we see this as a global solution for surgery. And just to finalize, also we are going strong on artificial intelligence. It will be the way of improving our robotic platform. That's the beauty also of what we're doing, that we want to have a very integrated solution. We already have algorithms that we recognize our inner component, we recognize other instruments. So we have a lot of ways to keep improving the solution that we want to provide to the surgeons. So as a summary, it's clinically proven, we own it, and we're very close to FDA clearance that we want to get this year. Huge market opportunity that we will be the first ones in really entering this space with a solution that makes sense and has been loved by top surgeons and globally recognized key opinion leaders in the world. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to talk with anybody who wants to join our journey. Thank you.